Bom dia, Mundu. Story the baby is up with me doing some exercise, although she's just listening to the tunes. For one of my birthdays, Grandad Rob got us this Bluetooth speaker and she absolutely loves it because it's got no wires or anything and it's waterproof. She can basically just do what she wants with it and I can make it louder and quieter from my phone. And she's just been dancing and dancing away for about 10 minutes now. It's really cute. I've been trying to turn off the camera, but every time I turn it off, she does something else cute and I have to film a little bit more. So I've just been enjoying watching Story the baby dancing around next to me. And actually, this was one of my dreams when I was thinking about what it was going to be like to have a baby, have her exercising with me, have her like with us in the house, working from home. All of these thoughts and all of these things went through our head when we were at the stage where we were ready to have a baby. And now that baby Story is here with me, dancing away while I do my exercise, it's like a dream come true. Did you hear that, Story? You're a dream come true. Hmm? You're a dream come true. Whee! Yeah! You love music, don't you? And you'll listen to anything we listen to. Hello. Yes, I was just going to ask you for that. A few hours have passed since this morning and now we're going to go into town because there's a rally happening in Mortagua, proper rally cars, and it starts today, finishes tomorrow, and I want to see where you're allowed to go and view the cars from. So let's go and check that out before we go shopping. Okay, this point here where I'm standing is where the cars will be racing through tomorrow, according to the map that I found. There's like an abandoned building here. I can see the forest path. I presume that they come through here, across the roundabout, up the hill. I think standing up on top of this bit would be the best place to look for the cars. You can see all over Mortagua from here. They must race up here. That's exciting. I really hope I don't miss it, because last year it was on and I could hear the cars, but I just didn't know where to be. And they take like a very specific path through the forest and I didn't know where it was, so had no idea where to stand. This time I've been doing some research and I do believe I might be able to get some really good shots. I'm going to take my second camera that does a slow motion, hopefully capture something cool. This bit here is probably also quite a safe place to stand, behind this concrete post. What is this place? Looks like an abandoned building. Ah, some kind of chapel. The rally's supposed to start tonight, but there's no ropes or anything cordoning this place off. Oh, what's this? Oh, there's a sign that I'm in the right place. You see that, Sash? I think we're in the right place. Well, one of them anyway.
We just drove through town as well because the race apparently starts from the centre of town. There's not a massive amount going on yet though. They're just setting up some fences and things.
No sightings of any official rally cars yet, just a couple of locals with some stickers.
All the fire trucks are out though, just in case there's any emergencies.
Okay, we found where all the cars are parked up. There's a security guard here so we can't get in. But I do believe we found one of the starting points of the race, one of the places where we can watch it from. I still haven't quite got my head around where the cars go from here and then into the forest. I'd like to know where the forest paths are, but this is definitely the right place to be. That's the shopping done. Now, did you enjoy being in that trolley, Story, for that shopping trip? Yeah, I like this finger thing you do. It's cute. Right, back in the car you. We've got to drive home. If you've been watching our vlogs for a long time, you'll know that we've got a little car seat with wheels that we use for our everyday shopping, and it's much smaller than a regular pram. And recently we've been going around with a normal size pram, and I'm finding it very difficult. However, when we go to supermarkets now, the first thing we do is put Story in the trolley, which is something that we never did before, but she obviously needed to be strong enough to sit in the trolley. So we've just been talking more and more about the challenges of having a normal size pram and how we've been spoiled with that amazing car seat. I'm not getting on with it very well. How do you feel about it?
We managed to get to 10 months without actually using a proper normal pushchair, so I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, very good. What's this little treat you got us?
I got us a snack for the drive home.
Rice cakes with dark chocolate. I'll have one of those. Whee. And what's happening now, Story? Are you eating unmashed foods? Those teeth are coming in handy. Who needs a blender? You don't need a blender, no. Sacha boiled up all these pears earlier but forgot to put them through the masher, and we just thought, well, let's give it a go, let's see if she can use her little chompers to eat it, and she's doing it just fine.
She can't pick them up though. I've been trying to get her to eat them, but they're too slippery, she doesn't like the feel of them.
We tried it with bananas before as well, and they were too slippery, so she just kept dropping them. Eden is patiently awaiting her dinner time, and that is why she's going crazy. Story's finding it absolutely hilarious. And now we're going to head down to the other side of the garden to do a little bit of cocoon time, I think. I think the local tractor's coming by. Yep. How you feeling, Story? Ready for some cocoon time?
Yeah, Mummy is.
Yeah. Is it fun in there, Story? Or do you just want Eden?
Me and Story are just hanging in the cocoon. Story has become obsessed with the camera, so I've had to move it up here, out of her reach. She's found that the screen on the back of the camera flips up and down, so Story's found the ultimate flap. Story finished all her dinner. She had her mashed potatoes and cumin and sweet corn and lentils. That was nice, wasn't it? She finished the whole bowl, and then she had a whole pear as well. So we are just having a little hangout here for half an hour until she needs to go and get ready for bed. One of the things we love about Portugal is how much time we can spend outside and be outdoors. It is just perfect weather and just a perfect environment for that kind of life here, and that is one of the main things that I really, really love about being in Portugal. What do you think, Story Beans? Do you like being outdoors? Hey, being in the garden, it's nice, isn't it? And this cocoon is amazing. This is such a lovely addition to our life. Eden's come to see us, Story. Hi, Eden. Yeah. Story is also obsessed with Eden. Everything is Eden at the moment. But you love Eden, don't you? Hey, where is she? We've had half an hour in the little nest. We're going to head back in now, Story. I'm going to go and get Story and her sleeping stuff and get her ready for bed. And I've got to get this laundry in that I done this morning. It's still out here. And cook dinner for Jay and I. And that is Story in bed. Jay is out here starting on dinner. We are having the leftover lentil roast. Yes, it's still going. It's made about 6 dinners. And we are having it tonight with roasted veg and some mashed potato, I think. Is that right?
That's what I'm trying to do. Roasting vegetables always takes much longer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And this is the result. It's now dark outside, so we're going to enjoy that. The sun really is setting earlier these days. Alright, I wasn't sure if I was going to do this or not, but I heard that the rally begins today at 9 o'clock at night. Story's in bed. Sacha's going to stay at home, It is 8:49 at night and I am driving into Mortagua to see if anything's going on. It feels so weird to be leaving the house at night without Sacha. I can't remember the last time I've done this, just generally been out at night. So it's a bit weird and something for new parents to think about. Okay, let's see if anything's happening in town. Well, well, something's definitely happening here. I presume all of these cars have to leave at separate times. Here's some engines revving. I don't know if anyone recognises this building here. This is the Camera Municipal, or the Camera Municipal, where we got our residency documents from. Quite a different environment here now. I can't lie, this is probably the most life I've seen in Mortagua since the day we moved here. But a lot of the cars do look a little bit budget. I don't know if this is the main event or not. Must be privately owned vehicles. Well, it looks like all of the cars are starting down by the Camera Municipal and then they're making their way down to the roadside and powering off. So, to be honest, I think where I live is probably further up the track than where I am right now, so I might follow the action. Okay, in the spirit of an interesting vlog, I'm gonna follow one. Okay, I followed one of the cars up until the point that we went to earlier with Sash, where we saw all the cars lined up, and it looks like that's where they really start the racing from, so it wasn't as interesting as I thought, but I can see the cars going by. Here's another one. I've heard that the next day it will be a daytime thing, so I might be able to stand up at that aerodrome place and see them whizzing by in the dust and go and check that out, because yeah, it's pretty cool that this happens in my town, my dead little town here in Portugal. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go home now. Back to my wife and my baby, and of course, Eden the dog. I'm home.
Fun?
It was interesting. Back at home with the family. Is Story still asleep?
She is, yeah.
Did she wake up at all? No. Oh, excellent. And it's still early. I'm glad I went out and saw that. I missed it last year, so it was a bit interesting for me to see what it was actually about. There was quite a few amateur cars there. I didn't expect that, but I've seen videos of it on YouTube and it looks pretty hardcore. So maybe tomorrow the big players come out. I don't know, I'll have a look. Hope you enjoyed watching this video today. And hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to become an 8 miler if you want to see the weekend vlogs, and we will see you next time. Bye.